General Hospital spoilers reveal a preview video clip for the week of March 24 to March 28, 2025 has been released, and it's a hot one. It shows Sonny Corinthos, Maurice Bernard, collapsed on the ground. However, Ava Jerome, Maura West, plays games with his pills. There is also Kristina Corinthos Davis, Kate Mancy, who decides it's time to put a stop to Ava. Keep reading, and let's talk about what is coming up this week in the ABC soap opera. Portia Robinson's Problem. The preview video for the week of March 24 starts off with Portia Robinson, Brooke Kerr, and Maina Reeves, Cynthia Watrous. Portia is seated at her co-chief of staff desk at the hospital. Nina is seated in the chair across from the doctor's desk. Then Ava is seen, suggesting that she help them get rid of Drew Kane Quartermain, Cameron Matheson. With Portia looking through Drew's medical records, she might already be onto something. Of course, Ava suggests doing things her way, but Portia likely sticks to her own plan. After all, Portia needs to tread carefully if she doesn't want to lose everything, including her family and career, to Drew's blackmail. Sonny Corinthos' heart crisis. There will also be another heart crisis for Sonny. The preview clip shows Sonny on the floor, grabbing his chest. The mob boss is in serious anguish as he tries to reach for his pills, which are on the ground. However, Sonny can barely reach them. Then we have Ava, who is playing games with Avery Corinthos, Ava and Grace Scarola father. Ava Jerome's evil move. General Hospital spoilers for this week reveal that Ava makes another move as Sonny lies on the floor clutching his chest. As Sonny is clearly trying to get his pills, Ava says, "Oh, do you need those?" It's hard to see Ava letting the father of her child die, so she's likely trying to force a certain decision from Sonny. Kristina Corinthos Davis killer chapter. Over at a parking garage, Kristina frantically tells herself that Ava has to be stopped. At one point, Kristina takes out her phone. Then, it sounds like Lucas Jonas, Van Hanses, asks Kristina what she has done in a panicked voice. It seems that Kristina does something to Ava. But what exactly? Will Ava be killed off, or could there be an unexpected twist in Kristina's story? In any case, it seems Kristina has been gearing up to take brutal justice for months now. Can she handle all the consequences that go along with it, though? It was a week like no other in Port Charles. As the city's power players struggled with their own demons, the Corinthos family, once again, found themselves at the epicenter of chaos. Love, betrayal, and brutal justice unfolded on the streets and in the shadows of General Hospital, where the fates of some were sealed, while others were forced to make impossible choices. The week began with Portia Robinson staring down at her desk, a mountain of medical records before her. There was something unsettling in the air as Nina Reeves, her co-chief of staff, sat across from her. The tension was palpable. Portia was used to difficult decisions in her line of work, but this time it was personal. "Nina, I don't like where this is going," Portia muttered, looking over Drew Kane's medical records. Nina leaned forward, her eyes narrowing. "You know what's at stake, Portia. If we don't act, Drew's going to ruin us all." Portia swallowed hard. The idea of dealing with Drew Kane had been gnawing at her for weeks. His blackmail had put her in a corner she hadn't anticipated, and every move she made felt like walking on a tightrope. If she made the wrong decision, her entire career, and more importantly, her family, would be lost. Ava Jerome, the ever-conniving master of manipulation, watched from a distance. Her presence wasn't physical, but the whispers of her influence were always present. She could practically smell weakness, and Portia's hesitation was her opening. "What if I told you," Ava's voice echoed in Portia's mind, "that I can help you get rid of Drew?" Portia's hand trembled over the medical files. Ava wasn't suggesting anything remotely legal. "What are you talking about?" "I mean, I could make Drew disappear," Ava suggested smoothly, her tone dripping with calculated calmness. "We don't have to let him ruin our lives." But Portia wasn't so easily swayed. I have my own plan, Ava. I don't need your help. Ava chuckled, her voice cutting through the tension like a knife. I think you do, Portia, but if you don't want to listen to me, that's your choice. The conversation left Portia unsettled, and as Mana's gaze followed her out of the room, she realized Ava's words might haunt her for days to come. Meanwhile, just a few floors above in the intensive care unit, Sonny Corinthos was fighting his own battle. His heart, a ticking time bomb due to his long-standing issues, had finally betrayed him. Sonny collapsed onto the cold floor of his office, his hand clutching his chest. Sweat beaded on his forehead.